Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I haven't really done one because I really haven't figured out what planning system I want to use. I've used my Blue Sky planner, I've used a mini happy planner, I've done my traveler's notebook. I went back to my Blue Sky planner, and now I am trying this little guy. And I just kind of want to show you how I have it set up. I had a speckled fawn micro before. It was just the 1-inch spine. It had pink elastic and pink stitching. And honestly, I just kind of got tired of the pink. I had watched a video by Nazi. Her YouTube channel is Amity Bloom. And she did a video where she had just ordered a Kodiak from Speckled Fawns, the brown Kodiak, and she had the brown stitching and the brown elastic, and I really loved it. So I sold my other micro and I got this one, and this one has a 1.5-inch spine, so I could have a little bit more room. So I didn't ask for anything special. I didn't get the Coyote Ugly. That's just not my preference. And she did this really nice edge on the pocket, and it came with this branding, so I really love it. This is my favorite leather. So let me show you guys how I have it set up. Like I said, this is kind of just an experiment to see if this size will work for me. If not, I do have a backup plan. I'm thinking of ordering the personal planner, but hopefully this will work out and I won't have to. So in this first pocket, I just keep some of my husband's business cards from his band, because when he has shows, sometimes I pass them out to people. This first notebook, I can't remember what the shop is that I got it from, but they have a ton of paper choices. You could get the colored paper, you can get grid, line, blank. I think they might even have a dot, I'm not sure, but I'll link it down below. And it does come in the micro size. I didn't have to cut it down or anything. So this one I'm just using as a perpetual calendar. Let me actually zoom this in a little bit. Let me see if I can. Okay. So I'm just using this as like my future planning. So I have May, June, and July. Basically, you know, up until about school and a little bit of summer vacation. So that's just what I plan on using that notebook for. This is a extra small Moleskine. It's just lined paper, which is not my favorite type of paper. I really prefer the grid. So these I tend to use just for notes and throwaway things. So this one is just going to be basically for my bills. I list, you know, what bills I have to pay, how much they are, the date I paid them, and the confirmation code. So this next one is just for notes. It's got also grocery list in it, so that's what I keep in here. Like I said, it's just basically scratch type paper. This is an Annie Plans printable. This is for April through June, I believe. So I'm giving myself about 3 good months to give this a try and see how I like it. The first part, she just has a calendar, which is really nice. It's super tiny, so I'm using these dots to color code. This next part is just a habit tracker. If you've watched my videos before, I always say I'm horrible with these. I love the idea of them. I just have a really hard time using them, but what I did on this one was I highlighted the weekends because I tend to not really focus on doing these things. That's, you know, the weekends are for my family. My husband's off from work, the kids are home from school, so I tend to not get a lot of housework, you know, and me time done, because since I'm a stay-at-home mom, both kids are in school, I kind of get that during the week. So I just highlighted the weekend, so when I see that there's, you know, I didn't check anything off, you know, I don't feel like it's a big deal. I love that she offers these blank pages since the calendar is so tiny. What I'm doing here is I'm just listing like upcoming TV shows or premieres that are coming up this month. And then over here, I'm just, just some random things that are going to happen sometime this month, but there's not really a specific date when. So, like I said, I just printed these off. Let me kind of show you how I'm thinking of doing next week. So it has the flap for the week, and what I'm thinking of doing is listing my, my meal plan. And then on the other side, doing my grocery list, and this will be weekly to-dos, things that can get done any day of the week as long as they're done this week. And then on the days, I just kind of do what I've always done, just type of a, list, bullet journal style, checklist type thing. So that's how I have that one set up. And let's see, the next one, this is a notebook from Paper Penguin Co. She had a sale. You bought like 3 notebooks for $10, but they were kind of ones that had, they weren't perfect basically. And I think this one is just because a little bit of the top got trimmed off. So what I'm planning on doing with this one, it's a 1-month daily calendar, and I don't need this much room for dailies. So I'm gonna kind of use this for different types of lists. So right now, I'm using this for, like, at Walmart, there's a couple of things that I've seen that I want but I don't need. So when I have some extra spending money, I have it written down so I can go back and see, what was something that I wanted. I have Hobby Lobby, and I'm doing this by stores because if I just make a running wish list, I get really overwhelmed. I like to have things categorized. So that's what I'm gonna use this for. Just like I said, any type of list that pops up like that. Oh, and I didn't even realize it has some dot grid paper in the back, which is really cool. This is another Annie Plans printable, and this one is a 12-month habit tracker checklist. So what I'm using this one for is for, those chores that get done maybe once a month, seasonally, every 6 months, once a year. I'm just kind of writing these down and when I did them last, so I can kind of keep up with that better. I'm even gonna add in, like, when we change the oil in the car, maintenance on the house, things like that. The next one I cannot show you. I have it in the middle of this checklist insert, and it's just my address book. So I have those in there, and I didn't bind these at all. I just kind of slipped them under the elastic, and they've been holding in there great. This is another one of those extra small Moleskines, and this is kind of like my reference notebook. It's got the bill passwords, my regular passwords. I like to have a list of the pictures that I order and how many I need when my kids bring their school picture packets home. I keep a list of all the phone apps that I like to have, so if I upgrade or my phone breaks, anything, I know what apps I like to have. Information for our business, everyone in the household information, social security number, birth dates, clothing size, teachers, school address, just things like that. This is the kids' insurance info, a wish list, which like I said, I don't really use it because it's so bunched up. So I think that's what I'll use that other insert for. My books to read, home projects, home measurements. We recently got a new home. It's an older home, so it needs a lot of updating, renovating. So I have measurements of different things that we want to change in the house. And then I have a list of birthdays and anniversaries. And then, let's see, on this last elastic, I've got some of these micro Traveler's Notebook sticker sets, and these are from the Planner Hood on Etsy, and I really like them. Love this size. I haven't been able to really find any other shops that offer these, so if you know of any, please let me know. And then I have this credit card insert. When I bought this, I had originally planned on using this as my wallet, but as you can tell, things have changed. So what I decided to use it for was to use it for all my other stickers that I have. Because I like to have stickers with me, and I tried using a zipper pouch that I had made a while ago, but it was way too bulky, so I think this will work out a lot better. And then, like I said, I'm not really using this as a wallet, but I do have my driver's license and my debit card in here, because when I run to the grocery store without the kids in the mornings after I drop them off at school, I don't want to take my whole purse or my big bulky wallet. So I just grabbed this. It's got my grocery list and, you know, my debit card. So I'm really liking this. I got it Monday, so I mean, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, 2017 has just been a really hard planning year. I don't know if it's the new house or just me being picky. I'm not sure, but I just wanted to show you guys how I have it set up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thanks.